People ask me, what's a 2-alarm fire? I tell them, it's a fire that's twice as big as a regular fire. It should be there in about like 5 minutes. Come on! Ah! There we go, those flames on the roof. We did hear of a torn victim a couple blocks away from the shooting. Heavy police presence. Police are looking underneath the cars. Fight breaks out at that restaurant. Just heard about a stabbing in transit, and you know what they say, nothing good happens after midnight.
I don't know, we cover so much stuff, and there's only... In that regard, you're right, but still, you know...
Yes.
I don't know.
So I don't know the specifics. I don't work down here.
Down to the border and I come up.
Oh, you're probably better off going that way because this whole block is blocked up, and it's blocked and it's blocked.
Salty. Very country. Ah, but I'm different.
Alright, miss, you mentioned you live close by. Tell me how you feel about this stabbing that happened so close where you live. How do you feel about it?
Well, I live very close by and I'm really scared also because it's late night and I always come back alone to home and I feel like it's really dangerous and I really don't feel safe also because of here is really a nice neighborhood in New York City and we are paying a lot of money for our rent and this happened like literally in our streets, so I think it's really, I'm really worried about it.
How often do you notice stabbings around you?
Sorry?
How often do you notice stabbings or crimes or anything like that, shootings?
Well, I deleted my Citizen app because I was really worried about like the crimes close to my apartment, but like tonight seems to be like a really huge thing. There is the Westford Street Station close by and it's like always terrible, actually full of homeless or also like people with mental issues, clearly, and I don't like feel safe at all.
Thank you so much. Do you want to give your name?
I'm Roberta.
Can you spell it?
Roberta.
Thank you so much. Alright, so you mentioned you live close by. Tell me how you feel about this stabbing that happened close to Papaya Dog, perhaps inside.
Yeah, very concerning. We've a lot less people around New York City since the COVID, and unfortunately we've a lot of homeless people, and not looking to label anyone, but the reality is that a lot of us feel unsafe walking along the streets, especially at night when there's very few people around, and it's really like, you know, there's people coming up to you looking for money and stuff, and it's a little scary, and you hope that somebody doesn't get upset, and that's possibly what happened. I don't know, but it's like, I don't know the details of tonight's incident, but it's very upsetting to think that somebody got stabbed. So I'm very concerned, and you know, it's just we all look out for each other in the neighbourhood, but when something like this happens, you're extra cautious, and it's almost like, you know, you'd feel safer just staying home, but nobody wants to do that. We're all trying to live our normal lives again after the COVID.
How often do you notice stabbings around here?
I haven't heard of one for a while, but I know there's been like muggings, but I haven't heard of stabbings actually for quite a while around here, and I don't follow the news like too closely, so I might have missed it, but certainly I'd be walking around the neighbourhood quite a lot, and I haven't seen a crime scene like this for quite a while.
Have you noticed a difference since Mayor Eric Adams took office as far as how the homeless are being handled? Have you noticed a difference in this neighbourhood at all?
I must say I haven't. There seems to be a lot of homeless people, and outside my building there's a constant flow of homeless people. I feel like somebody has done an Excel spreadsheet, and there's 2 or 3 homeless people outside my building at all times, and they're begging, and it's like they're lovely people, most of them. I've seen a couple of them where they're obnoxious, but mostly they're lovely people, and so I wouldn't be accusing them of anything. But clearly there's people who are homeless who are obviously desperate, and you know, the thing is that when there's less people around, bad people show up and think they can get away with things, and if it was the same number of people around as there was before the COVID, then you wouldn't get away with something like stabbing. But nowadays there's less people around, people get away with things, or they think they can, and it's just not right.
Thank you, sir. Do you want to give your name?
Yeah, Niall O'Leary.
Can you spell it?
NIALL O'Leary.
Thank you so much.
Great, thank you, very good.
1 second. All right. Now, you mentioned you live close by. How do you feel about this stabbing that happened near Papaya Dog here?
Yeah, it's really concerning living on the street, and it's a crime in New York has really gone up recently, and that's just really stressful being a student around here.
Now, how often do you notice stabbings around here?
Honestly, I hear about stuff going on probably about multiple times a week, just things happening in the city, but yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people have mentioned a lot of homelessness around here. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, I don't know if the homeless population is necessarily what's contributing to that, but
Are you worried about your safety?
Sometimes, but I do feel like I'm safe, and I typically go around in groups, so hopefully that I'm taking all the precautions that I can to stay safe.
Anything else you'd like to say about this?
I don't know. I just hope that everyone stays safe and that they take care of themselves.
Thank you. Do you want to give your name?
Sure, I'm Madeline Appleton.
Can you spell it?
MadelynAppleton.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
that.
Yeah.